My name is Captain Tyler, and I will be your storyteller today. For your safety, please keep both of your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. Parents, supervise your children. Children, supervise your parents. And as always, everybody supervise me. And please remain seated all the way back in your seats, lest we find Nemo the hard way. No, my. Speaking of finding Nemo, I hope one of you speaks whale. Monster is about to swallow us whole. I'll give it a try. Please,
oh, now we're going to get swallowed.
Don't tease us. We will give you indigestion. And now Monster is half whale he used to be. Coochie coochie coo. But where his tail ends, our whale the tail will begin.
Love it.
Coming up on our left, just around the river bend, is the cave and home of the big bad wolf, who's always trying to huff and puff his way across the canal for the homes of the three little pigs on the right, also known as bacon, pork, and sausage, who live in homes of straw, sticks, and 100% wolf-proof bricks. I don't know about you, but I'm afraid of the big bad wolf. Yeah. Coming up on our left is the quaint English village of Alice, who on golden afternoons daydreams about the time she followed a little white rabbit into a rabbit hole and fell down, down, down into Wonderland, where things just got curious and curious. And can anyone tell me why a raven is like a writing desk? It's driving me, well, mad. On our right in the middle of the canals, London Park, the very same park that Wendy, John, and little Michael Darley flew over to your family Tinkerbell on their way to Neverland, where they never ever have to grow up. Oh, that sounds nice. Straight ahead is the mystical city of Agrabah. Above is Sultan's palace, below the bustling marketplace where Aladdin first met Princess Jasmine. Now some say Aladdin was a thief, but I think we know the only thing Aladdin ever stole was Jasmine's heart. That was nice. I'm glad we could share that together. We are now traveling under the rose-covered arches, the very same arches that Aladdin and Jasmine over, sideways, and under on their first magical carpet ride to a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. 10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck. As we travel through the Cave of Wonders, beware the magic lamp. Remember what the genie said, mighty cosmic powers, itsy bitsy living space. On our right is the cottage of Snow White, where she waits for the day when her prince will come. Beyond the cottage is the jewel mine, where the seven dwarfs still whistle while they work. On our left is the village of Cinderella. She once lived here with her stepmother and evil stepsisters. She now lives way up top in her lovely dream castle with her beloved Prince Charming. About halfway up the hill you may see the pumpkin carriage that carries Cinderella to the ball and her eventual happily ever after. And all because of a simple glass slipper. Talk about the power of accessories. And on our right is my favorite Disney sequel of all time, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar.
Tyler, you're the best in Disneyland.
I'm sorry?
You're the best in Disneyland, right? Right, folks?
On our left is our giant patchwork quilt comprised entirely of desert flowers that have been miniaturized, a special process only known by Tinkerbell and Professor Wayne Zelinsky. In case you're wondering, all the flora, fauna, and Merryweather inside Store of the Plant is 100% real. Our plant flowers and trees have been made to grow only 1 year. Some of our oldest residents reside here. Some of our trees are over 150 years old. And some were planted by none other than master storyteller himself, Walter Elias Disney. Coming up on our left by the water's edge is the home of modest Mr. Mole from Wind in the Willows. Mr. Mole is the friend, caretaker, and neighbor to none other than J. Thaddeus Toad, Esquire of Toad Hall. And it looks like Mr. Toad is on a wild ride to nowhere in particular today. I certainly hope his car doesn't get towed. Straight ahead is the Alpine village of Pinocchio and Geppetto, where Geppetto wished upon a star and the blue fairy made Pinocchio a real boy. Because when you wish upon a star, dreams come true, and ain't that the truth? I mean, look where you are right now. You're on my boat. Yeah. The willow tree immediately to our left is where Sebastian the Crab compelled Prince Eric to kiss the girl. That girl being Princess Ariel of the sea. What a little mermaid. I wish I was a part of her world. Coming up in the cove on our right is our Prince Eric, the Dawson ship, and the palace is where Ariel, Eric, and their daughter Melody live to this day. Well, before the Little Mermaid was a part of our world, she lived in the kingdom of Atlantica under the sea beyond the waterfall. She lived there with her father, King Triton, her friends, Flounder and Sebastian, and Gadgets and Gizmos aplenty. Perhaps we can lose us and warp us galore. But alas, like the Little Mermaid, our fairy tale is a sin. For your safety, please keep all fingers, hands, and arms inside the boat as we approach the dock. I don't want any of you coming out looking like Captain Hook. And please remain seated until I count to 3 and you all stand together. On behalf of all the storytellers here at the River Plain, I'd like to thank you for listening to my whale of a tale. If you've enjoyed my tale, my name